Hey third graders, today we're going to be building a wind turbine. So you're going to be experimenting with what shape of turbine actually can capture the most wind. So you're going to need quite a bit of different things. So you're going to need a piece of stiff paper. This is cardstock. If you don't have cardstock, cereal boxes or like Ritz cracker boxes, any of that like thin cardboard box will work just as well. So you could take the bag out, seal it up, put it away, and then you could use the cardboard, or if you're finished with something, you could use the cardboard. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of design ideas. Here's some different shapes you could think about using for making your wind turbine. But you can also come up with your own. This is really your chance to experiment with a lot of different ideas. But this is how you're actually going to build the turbine. You're going to need a blow dryer for later. I'm going to put that to the side. So I took a paper towel roll and I took a pen and I actually poked holes in both sides that were straight across from each other. Then I cut out a circular piece of paper. This is a wine cork that I cut off because I wanted a shorter piece. You could also use like a pencil eraser. You could break off the pencil eraser and use that in the place of that. Or you could use the cap off of a disposable water bottle. But I didn't have any more eraser, so I didn't use that. And I don't use disposable water bottles, so I used a wine cork. So the design I'm going to make, here's one idea you can try. I'm only going to use one piece of paper, but this is a really easy way to square it off. If you turn it like this, and then you just draw a line, you're going to end up with a perfect square. So then I'm going to cut that piece out. You could actually use this piece to create your circle for later. Or you might actually use this piece later when you're trying to change the shape of your wind turbine. Don't throw stuff away because you might need those little pieces for later. Then I'm going to take a ruler. I'm going to go from corner to corner. Create an X. Make a little dot in the center. Then I'm going to create a square within my square. Doesn't really have to be perfect, but try to make it as even as possible. Okay. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut down just to the square. Okay. Then I'm going to start with one corner, and if I'm going to do like the left corner, I'm going to do the left corner for all of them. So I'm going to fold it in, fold it in, fold it in, and then fold it in. Now I'm going to take my barbecue skewer. I'm going to make a little, that's hard. Make a little puncture hole in each one. My skewer doesn't want to do it. I'm going to use a pen or a pencil to do it maybe. Yeah, pencil is way easier. So there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And then I need my hole in the center. Like that. All right, so I'm gonna put this through here. I hope this still goes into my cork. Might trim it off and make it a little sharper. Not so, there we go. All right, then I'm gonna start it here, putting it through the center hole. And I'm gonna put each hole through. All right, this is where my circle goes on the front to kind of try to help that. And then I'm going to stick the little cork into the barbecue skewer. That could also be, like I said, a water bottle top. And then I'm going to test it out with my blow dryer. See if we can get it to spin. Okay, so I got it to spin. So the next thing I would do is maybe I would try to figure out some ways that I could get it to spin faster. Maybe I add pieces onto my pinwheel here. Maybe I bend some things to change the shape so it captures more air. And this is just one design. Like I said, you can make any design that you want. You don't have to make the pinwheel. You can basically come up with endless amounts of ideas to try. And then when you want to try them, you just take this piece apart, create some kind of new turbine blades, and then put it back together and test it again. And then I want you to determine what shape of pinwheel or wind turbine blade basically was able to capture the most wind. And then whatever design that was, go ahead and post a picture of that design for this week's work. I hope you guys enjoy building a wind turbine and have a great week.